What is up, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and we are talking about the Battlefield 4 beta. So a lot of you have now been able to try out the Battlefield 4 beta on the PC, the Xbox, or on the PlayStation 3. Now, one of the biggest things that I have heard people complaining about on the consoles is talking about the graphics, and they say things like, "Oh my god, this looks terrible. Like, I've taken dumps that look better than this. I can't even play it, it looks so bad." So let's stand back real quick and look at this Battlefield 4 beta graphics controversy. So the first thing is, yes, if you thought that your console version was going to look as good as the PC version, it's never going to happen. Because if it did, then that would mean that DICE royally screwed up the PC version of the game. So it's just not capable, not on this current gen of technology, and I think most people realize that. But not only that, let me kind of shake your memory when it comes back to Battlefield 3 and the beta that they had. Now, I've seen comments where people said, you know, even the Battlefield 3 beta wasn't this bad. People have really short-term memories, myself included, but I do remember the Battlefield 3 beta was not anywhere near perfect, and I remember people complaining continuously about the graphics. And I also remember that this is a beta. And it's not the final version of the game, because if you remember with Battlefield 3, whenever it released, there was an HD texture package that you could download and install, which drastically increased the graphics. Now, as far as I know, a Battlefield 4 texture package has not been officially announced yet, but I'll go on the record and say I probably won't be surprised at all if it is announced in the future, and so that it does come. But the biggest thing to remember is that this is a beta. This is not a demo of a game. This is not the full retail version of a game. This is a product that you are getting to play before it has been finalized, before it has been completed. And you are there to test the server capability, to test how everything works online. It is not there to impress you with the graphics. It's not there for you to see everything in all its glory, because even a lot of elements in the game are missing out on this, because it is not the full game. So everybody bitching and moaning, just calm down, take a chill pill, go play something else if you want to, leave the beta up to beta testers if that's what you want to do. But as far as complaining about the graphics, look, you know, I'll be the first to admit that, yeah, they're not the best looking thing that I've played on the Xbox version, but it's also not the final version that I'm playing. Now, I will say this, on the beta map that we're playing on, I think the game does look better if the tower is up, if you're playing Conquest mode. I think the game does look worse whenever the tower comes down, and I think that's partly to do because of just, you know, how, you know, if you ever watched the Twin Towers come down on 9/11, everything turned to white. It has kind of a dusty feel to it. It doesn't look very pretty. So whenever that actually happens in game and the towers come down, everything's covered in dust and everything looks really bland, I think at that point, yeah, the game does look a lot worse than what it actually is. So anyway, there's a couple of different ways that you can look at this, but no matter how you look at it, the one thing that I want to point out is that it is a beta. And so don't go freaking out just yet. Just wait for the game to release. Post below, let me know, do you think people are overreacting, complaining about the console graphics right now in a beta? I want to hear from you. I want to hear your opinions. And if you want to stay tuned with the latest news and updates, stay tuned right here to this channel. And also check out the links in the description box. That does it for me, The Red Dragon. If you enjoyed this video, then I hope I earned your like. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.